Hi, welcome to Going Insane with Temperance Jermaine. That's me. So, the new energy is still fresh, but it's kind of heavy, is it not? Is it not? Is it just me? Could be just me. I don't think so. By the way, before we get started, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. Really helps promote the video. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. Now, onward. So I'm seeing the pattern over the last couple of days. You can tell I'm rested, but I still look tired. I feel tired. Sleeping is tiresome. It's like I feel like I'm busy in my dreams, right? I'm sleeping deeper, but I think heavier stuff's going on. But then I do my early morning work, and then I do my stuff, my other stuff that I have to do, my other spiritual stuff that I do fresh in the morning, and then I'm like done, like tired. I'm tired, and I have a sneaky feeling I know why. Um, and it's a good thing. I mean, it's a new phase of surrender. So I've been like, I wanted to come back so bad and do a message, and they weren't really giving me anything. I was kind of irritated and hungry and kind of napping, but not really sleeping, and kind of, you know, wasn't really resting that well because, anyway. So I got myself a good meal, ate well, and I was listening, and this is going to be a pure shout out to Ascent 911, 911, okay? Ascent 911, Mr. Lightwork. He knows what the hell he's talking about. And um, I don't know that I'm exactly, well, he covers the full range. He doesn't pigeonhole to, well, my collective, okay? He he can see a whole big picture, and you should see how far he's come since his surrender. So his counterpart is Fiery Grace. Maybe y'all have heard of her, maybe you haven't. But they're a team, and their story is just phenomenal and awe-inspiring. And they've been doing all the spiritual work in the same household. I mean, obviously, that path wouldn't have worked for me. I've been isolated for a really long time, but that's okay because I really needed to be okay and get along with myself, take care of myself. No, I could, because I had been codependently tying my existence and reason for my existence to other people, as a mommy, as a daughter, you know, as a wifey, as a single with kids and a mom and a dad, you know. It was exhausting. Okay, so I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. Something Mr. Lightwork said, and that's his YouTube name, okay, Mr. Lightwork. I sent 911. He was laying out some cards, and I was just half listening because I don't get so much out of the readings as like I used to. Kind of push through the veil, but I like to hang out with them because they're my friends. I mean, I know Grace, and I want to be supportive of Mr. Lightwork. Okay, so anyway, she was bringing this up the other day, and I was like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he brought it up today. He was like, me too. Not me, him. He was saying that about himself. And what they were both saying is something I don't think about anymore, because this disorder, this condition has been a part of my life for so long. I've worked through it some because I've had to address it at levels. Are y'all ready for what this is? And I think all the spiritual warriors have, by design, gone through this. Gone through this. Still going through this a lot. Okay. And that's, I mean, it's one of the reasons we stay so quartered in. You ready? Are you ready? Get a pen and paper. This is homework. This is something to do. This is something to help yourself. This is. That's TMI, Trace. I'm not going to not know what's there now. We've been in battle, people, since we landed on this earth plane. Repeatedly. We are tied to our past lives. If we're counterparted with somebody, our past lives with them are connected. And trust me, I know they can have flashbacks. We can have flashbacks of being in different places and time together and feel like it's right now. And it wasn't. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that. That did not happen. But it was real to that person. Okay. I even apologized for it because I felt it so deep with my empathic and and my connection to this person. It occurred to me that I needed to apologize for whatever I had done in any lifetime, and I didn't even know about any of these spiritual paths yet by name or at all. I mean, it was right when it kicked off. This is like right when it went, and that's when it went, and that was heavy. But that's not the story we're talking about right now, or that's not the instance. That's not what we're talking about right now. So we can have this disorder through lifetimes, and it needs to be addressed because it's also karma cords that need to be cut. They need to be addressed. And if you have any spiritual inclinations or know-how or desire to explore your Akashic records, I would pray for the safest, because you gotta be vigilant on your protection on these types of things. You don't want to just go to the phone book. Oh, we don't use phone books anymore, do we? Well, I do. The elevators go. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's a psychic. I want to go to see my Akashic records. I wonder if they'll take me. Don't do that. Ask, gang, gang. To show you the pathway to that. Okay. It's not necessary. And path life regression is really a bad idea. That's not what you're supposed to do. Okay. But feel like there's that niggle that maybe this is something you're experiencing, past life traumas, or pain, much pain. Because we did a lot of traveling to get to here for a reason. So I know of three I've had three different. It was good lunch. um, three different. I've had three different people tell me of three different past lifetimes I've had with my counterpart, and it rang true. I mean, I was like, oh, that's why I like that. Or, oh, that's why that seemed familiar. Oh, that's why I like movies that have to do with this. Okay, so this is what we want to write down. You'll be able to remember it. I was just kidding about the pen and paper. PTSD, post traumatic stress syndrome, or CPTSD. I forget what the C is, but that's what Mr. Lightwork said he's diagnosed himself with. And he says he's dealing with it. Now that he has got a name for it, he is addressing it. And, you know, I've done a lot of work on myself through PTSD because of the domestic violence. I was really affected by those symptoms. And within the domestic violence um, umbrella and system that I was in with my children, got lots of counseling on that. But right now, I mean, I'm not going to say that I can recommend a course of treatment or dressing or anything, but I will say to please check the symptoms, see if they fit. If they do, go deeper because there's only one way to know, and that's to go find out. So I thought we would ask Gang Gang this specific question today. Gang Gang, would you like to join us? Come on, Gang Gang. Kind of felt like my dad bought me lunch right now. Reminded me of the dinners we used to cook on the grill at our houses. We had several houses. We did not, like at the same time. But okay, so Gang Gang, would you like to address this? Okay, I'm going to leave it open because these are not tarot. These are our oracles. So Gang Gang, we invite you in to to join us, to guide us on what we need to know on our next steps towards our new next. Um, in this now, in space and time, give me clear channeling and clear, um, clear channel. I can't even think. Make me a clear and precise and concise channel for all the souls watching that will need to hear this, and for myself. We appreciate you so much. Metatron's here. Michael's here. Uriel's here. Gabriel's here. Hey, Razia, what are you doing? Who else? Raphael? Mary Magdalene. Well, don't, because you always come. Okay, this is important. Let's get a really nice message for this, okay? I don't have my pillow under my bottom, so I'm shorter than in the mornings right now. And you can tell because hope y'all are having a great day. I can see dust. Okay, these don't want to go together. It just looks kind of hot and nasty outside my window. I don't know if that's smog or wind or, oh, by the way, Some great, great stuff is coming out today or in the recently from Awakening You. Just like I said this morning, I listened like two of them already. First thing, they popped up right away. So I would recommend going there. There's one from Senada, um, which is another name for Jesus. It's his star name. And he wants you to listen to that message because it speaks to what we're doing here, but also what we're doing here and knowing stuff. Like I said, was it yesterday or this morning? I said, they're letting me say this stuff. Oh my gosh. That's because, well, in that video, it explains it, and I'm not gonna um, undermine it by trying. Okay, so do yourself a solid, do the universe a solid, do this world a solid, and do our progress a solid by just taking. I think it's 9 minutes long, 9 minutes 47 seconds or something like that. Okay, gang, 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 ninja seals. Okay, start the message. I only have 3 decks. Add to this message, please. Oh, uh-oh. Well, one from the other deck stuck in it anyway. Fine. Better fit in. Better fit in, guys. It's not my message. I feel a little short. Without my little pillow. Just having fun. Stay to enjoy. Oh, the surrender. Yes, we were at that. Let's get the cards. Oh, we're gonna do that again. I'm not sure. So if I'm not sure, I think they're going, yes, 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 yes. I'm like, that's 5 cards. Do you know how long it takes to, even if they are the little ones or the short ones? So, yeah. Please add to this message. Oh my gosh. Doing it again. I am not going to argue, okay? I'm just a fool. Yep. I see where they're going. Okay. Oh, I've got my books. Okay. Oh, I should show you first. It's an 11. Again, okay? horned cactus, like, he is lit. He is lit up. Resourcefulness. Blooming through resilience. Resourcefulness, discovery. When nothing seems to be happening fast enough, or your ideas have dried up, you begin to question your relevance. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is like, it's darkest before the dawn time, okay? Breathe. Everybody breathe. You begin to question your relevance. During these periods in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated, and resentful that success will never happen for you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The horned cactus thrives in the barren desertscape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. If you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protects it from predators, and the elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with continuous flow of water. This succulent is a symbol of resilience. I love that word, succulent. I don't know what it is. This succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearances to the contrary. It is a reminder of the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? Question mark. Can you? You can. Will you? You should. You should. Press in. This is the this is the this is where the Navy SEALs gotta slow their heart rate. Maintain their focus. Don't think about what's hunting you. Think about where you're hunting. What you're hunting. Was it trying to make it not hunting? Ninjas don't lose sight of their target and everything that's targeting them. And they get real still inside, don't they? And they become Neo. Yeah. Do. Okay. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with the mysterious creatures beautifully adapted to their environment. The horned cactus tells you to take heart. It's all about the heart. This journey is only temporary, and you will soon be met with greener pastures. But first, you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested here. Wow, they are so good at this. You saw me pull them. Wow. First, you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested here. Be as the cactus, resilient and resourceful, watered, and fed. Okay, orange cactus. He looks like a badass, don't he? Next one, 55. 5, 5, change, and 10. Endings and new beginnings, all wrapped in one card. That's pretty impressive. The farther gate. bold step forward. Onward! Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, yeah. The farther gate. The next experience. Legacy. Evolving. Bold step forward. When the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift up your eyes to the horizon. And begin to walk towards your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring up the dust, not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. Busyness. That's what it says. Busyness. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly, and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach, but the window of time to pass through, it grows shorter. Do not dally. It's dally. I say dilly dally. I'm not making this up, okay? The gift of the farther gate, is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. Is an invitation. Is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, of which you have many active gifts. Perhaps for the first time, but the fullest expression of them. I mean, do any of us know the fullest expression of our gifts that we're just uncovering now as the veils get thinner and thinner and we get closer and closer to our uh, to, to the next starting line in this relay race? Anyway, it's an invitation to a sacred passage, to a new discovery, and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. What a ride! You have been a farmer far too long, tilling tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Boy, ain't that the truth. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Boy, let that sink in. Hard soil bears little fruit for you, or me, or you, or it's been that's the experience, that's the exploration. We've been tilling hard land. Hardly any fruit, no fruit to speak of, really. Couple, fruit plates here and there, but really not any bearing of like fruit we could harvest and, you know, sell and make a living off of, or wow, not my message. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on the explorer hat once again. Next card. Oh, it's because it doesn't see anything there. Okay, so we know it's a 7. We get lots. Oh, it's a sacred contract. It's the covenant. Covenant means contract. Covenant also means testament, by the way. That's for another video. Shush, Tracy. I can go on that. Not right now. Covenant, commitment, sacred contract, the greater good. You are being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with Spirit needs to be renewed, or canceled and torn up. This one's new to me. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it? The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred contract. Oh. No more 3D contracts. We're all chemical artists now. Our passion and our mission has to be what we're signing up for. Keep going, Tracy. Okay. Sacred contract. A covenant must be founded on the truth, not your truth or his truth or her truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all, and to ensure that the direction you are embarking in will be for the greater good. They are so good at this. My goodness. I'm so glad I sat down. It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret. We just had that yesterday? I think so. In the morning, right? Do not hesitate to put all your... okay. Be sure to read all the fine print so that not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Oh my goodness. This is not a game. This is the real deal. Soldiers, do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent and nothing is left in the darkness. Don't do it. Don't think you're pulling a fast one. There's no cards up the sleeve. You can't hide a card here. And if you're not inviting Spirit in, then you're not ready for the other side of the desert. Oh my gosh, talk about that 40 years in the desert with it. Don't be a Hebrew wandering in the wilderness for 40 more years. Or whatever. Yikes. This is a warning. Do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent and nothing is left in the darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. The dark always... If you're not going to invite him in as the guarantor, then he doesn't have to honor that you get good things out of it. Let that sink in. 22, back to this one again. PTSD. Any household that doesn't have source at the head of it, that's how we ended up here. It ain't worth it. And quite frankly, I won't support anything that doesn't put God first. So, because I'm here, my mission is to make sure we don't end up back here again. Why? And besides, we're supposed to be showing how people how to do this, and you can't do it without source, God, Yahweh, Most High God, and company, gang. What? Okay, transmuting pain, allowing life to love you, the experience of both. I said both land the other day, and it's both and. But I like both land too anyway, so I'm going to leave it like that, okay? The pain of life is sometimes unbearable when we're in it. We think the pain, that loss, that betrayal will always be woven through our continuity of existence. We're kept hostage by the way we identify with the pain and what we make it mean. If we let it in, it becomes etched into us like a tattoo. I still don't have any. Okay. No matter where on the spectrum of pain you find yourself, whether it be mild disappointment or searing loss, it is time to make peace with it, befriend it, rather than resisting it, running from it, or judging it as bad or unfair or hostile. Can you see that the gift? Can you see the gift that is here? Surrender to the fool's embrace, allowing the truth to envelop you in love and compassion. What if you could learn something amazing from this? What is truly yours will not pass you by. Something better and perfect for you is waiting elsewhere. If you could come to terms with the liberation and freedom inherent in this loss, your broken heart might open up to a greater sense of humanity and compassion, as it is narrative of and compassion. As in the narrative of Moreau, the fool will be at the beginning of your life's adventure, and at the end, when you've integrated all the wisdom you've accumulated along the journey. The fool is the number 0 card. He will never let you down or lie to you. He will, however, teach you how to revel in both the beauty and desperation of life. Both and this and that will always be true. Remember, the pearl can't be created without the gritty sand causing discomfort and acting as a catalyst in the oyster. Your pearl is discovered in radical acceptance that everything has value. All is well now and will be well. Remember that today as you feel remember that today as you fool remember that today as you feel the fool's embrace. Number 7 again. How can this be wonderful? Win. Oh, how can this be a wonderful win? I'm taking this to heart. I have opportunities coming out. Well, God willing. There. In a sense, that was easy. In the situation, how can this be a wonderful win-win-win? In the situation that you're in, there's a solution that can help. There's a solution that can truly help you, your community, our planet, your ventures, everyone. Yet something holds you back. Do you even really need to be persuaded and influenced to do what's better for you and the world? Perhaps there is a deep-seated belief that you don't deserve. Do you worry that any act that benefits you must be selfish and thus an evil scam? Oh my gosh, they are so flippin' good at this. Are you catching the drift here? Do you even really need to be persuaded and influenced to do what's better for you and the world? Perhaps there is a deep-seated belief that you don't deserve. Do you worry that any act that benefits you must be selfish and thus an evil scheme? Know that there is a path that leads you to your win-win-win. Your evil scheme is one for your evil scheme is one for global good. Okay, I don't know what y'all are scheming, but it sounds like it's a win-win-win. If you invite Source to the table for the contract and follow his lead, and then he'll guarantee it. As he says, invite him in as the guarantor. This is this is this is deep and so simple at the same time. What's possible? Anything, if you can imagine it. Cosmic catalyst. What is my idea for an evil scheme for the global good? What is my idea for an evil scheme for the global good? That sounds like fun. Cosmic checkbox. Research at least 10 example businesses or projects your projects already making the world a better place within their evil scheme. Can't think of one. That's just me. I'm a skeptic. I don't have optimism about anything. If you wish upon a star. And it is 389. Three. Another three. Oh my gosh. 375s. 375s. That's all we've had for 2 or 3 days now. Isn't that baby cute? Okay. I'm not going to start too long at that. It sounds pretty specific. This sounds pretty specific. Still goes off this morning's reading too. If you haven't seen it, you might want to pop back over. This morning's isn't in the Oracle lineup yet, but there's a playlist for the sequence in order and the oracles just by themselves, so that they'll play in order and without having to start each one. Wish upon a star. The key concepts: intentions based on your desires and aspirations, the act of consciously committing to a vision, consciously committing to a vision, sacrificing something of value, gambling on yourself, trusting that dreams can become reality, the importance of daydreams. What the heck is going on out there? Sounds like something's up. Sounds like something's up. Do you believe your dreams can become real? Or do you shrug them off and chide yourself for being unrealistic? Don't do that. You can do anything. That Kid Rock song. Never met a mofo quite like me. From the other day. That's why they're doing this. It's all linked together. People, there's not that many videos. You should start from the beginning if you're just popping in, because these are getting real. This is real stuff. I mean, it's always been real, but I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. That is hard to do. It's really hard to do. I'll get back to the message. For being unrealistic? What if you could trust that the world around you holds promise you have not yet realized? Perhaps the point all along is not how something can happen, but the power of wishing and intending it to happen. Humans have multiple ways to ritualize owning a dream. We want to see it manifest. Owning a dream we want to see manifest in physical form. Think of a wishing well. You infuse a coin with your intention, tuning it into the it tuning into the feeling of having a particular experience. Think of a wishing well. You infuse a coin with your intention, tuning in to the feeling of having a particular experience. Tossing the coin into the well symbolizes the act of letting the how go. Ah, you let go of the how, you just put out the intention with the emotion. Previous videos, okay? Just talked about that. The how, letting the how go, walking away, and allowing the universe to do its part. We talked about it with my car. The universe to do its part in the co-creative partnership. Another method is to wish upon a star. In doing so, you also look back to our origins, for we are made of stardust. Exciting! I'm going to be exhausted after this. Today, allow yourself to dream and play with different realities. I can feel so much right now. Today, allow yourself to dream and play with different realities, even if it seems impossible. If it calls you and feels good, why not choose it? Wish upon a star, then live as if your wish were already true. That's how you do it. Previous videos, okay? Know that those beautiful dreams you have been nurturing are in the process of becoming real. Don't forget that the act of wishing, dreaming, and intending is more important than figuring out the how. It shows the universe you're serious about playing the game of life and you trust the essence of the partnership. This is not your everyday, this is not your daddy's game of life, people. It's Big Daddy's, Most High Daddy's game of life. New rules, new game board, spiffy new game pieces, with all kinds of magical powers of creation, and an epic tale. It's like Dungeons and Dragons, but highly biblical, and we don't even know what it could create because we haven't created it all yet. Getting started. This is where we start. This is where we start. This is exciting. Play with different realities, even if it seems impossible. If it calls to you and feels good, why not choose it? Wish upon a star, then live as if your wish were already true. Know that those beautiful dreams you have been nurturing are in the process of becoming real. Don't forget that the act of wishing, dreaming, and intending is more important than the figuring out the how. It shows the universe you're serious about playing the game of life, and you trust the essence of the partnership. Remember, every dream you believe in and hope for is a call to a twinkling star. The answer will come, sometimes swiftly, sometimes slowly. No wish is ever wasted. My car took 10 years, but when it came, I needed it the most. And there it was. Boom! I am not even playing. I'm not even playing. If I told you the story, you'd be like, huh? That's what I was. Huh? I was rolling. No, I was like, double down, triple down, quadruple down. I'm rolling. Someday, I'll tell you this story. Okay, here we go. Ready? The Queen of Gabriel. Passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Solutions number 14 and oh, another 5. Whatever. Ready? Archangel Zadkiel. Oh yeah, I forgot they were all of your. They even. I didn't. That was different. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Six. Oh, isn't he gorgeous? Okay. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Thank you, Zadkiel. Solutions for change. 5 is change. Transformation. 4 of Raphael. Hey, Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Dragonfly. Someone told me to. Someone told me that was a sign for me today. Well, there you go. Knight of Ariel. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. Ariel looks kind. Don't forget you can call it. Maybe the fairies aren't. Fairies are more better for play. Ariel's good. Ariel's good. Raziel's good. They're all good. I'm just listening for the Metatron. We have a running joke. I'm even kidding. He's older than dirt, you know. But But if you saw on my banner, showing me the banner he's on in my lead-in, it's kind of a long. It'll be on this one, so read it, okay? Queen of Michael. Oh, well, if you didn't read it as you got to this point, Queen of Michael. Oh, Michael Angel again. Shout out to Michael Angel. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. Those yellow roses. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, time for your career rather than relationships. Oh, that sounds like it. Yeah, it's okay. I've been getting that card myself, so it's what it is. Must be a reason. Who am I to question? Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm cleaning up. I need to sign off for the very special ninja souls, ninja seal souls that came in to hang out with me today and with the angels, with gang, to get this very specific and important message. Follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road, follow. It'll be all right. Just don't leave. Don't forget to pray. I mean, as we come out of, as we start to ascend, and our habits are, or our normal way of acting, expecting reciprocation, like work really, really hard and get back a little bit. So you double down, you work triple hard to get a good amount or whatever. But you're sacrificing all this other shit. That's not what this is about. This is about working a passion for the greatest good of all. It's an emotional, and so you have to. It's a healing. It's previous videos, okay? Y'all are here. You'll be drawn to this video. If this is what you're facing, and this is where you're at. I don't have to explain it to you. This is this is this is Navy SEAL. Ninja Souls, Ninja Navy SEAL boot camp. And it's right before your final test, whatever they do. Whatever. Right before the end of the hero movie. Like Officer and Gentleman, right? He finds that within him. And he knows he can't do it alone. And he had to let go of everything that he was. He was raised to be or not to be. The stigma of his name. Family shit. So we all got that. Because that's the order light workers come in on. That's the light beam we come in to love hard, get hurt, and still have a heart on the other side. Want to help the world. That's the bottom line. So thanks for hanging out with me. Hang in there. It's darkest before the dawn. Keep your eyes on the horizon. Ask for help. Look up PTSD symptoms. And we'll see you in the morning and see what's our next. How we're doing on this journey together. Thanks for being with me. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of me. I love you. You love me too. Bye. Peace.